Hi class, it's Mrs. Ross. I'm just going to be going over our problem that we worked on today in our Zoom meeting, but for those of you that couldn't attend, I wanted to give you a chance to do the problem too. Okay, so at the very top we have April 14th, 2020, and today is Monday, all right? Our problem that we are going to be working on says Michael saw 14 bees on the plant. 6 bees flew away. How many bees are left? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to find the important numbers in this problem. So we're going to go over it one more time. Let's read it one more time. It says Michael saw 14 bees on the plant. 6 bees flew away. How many bees are left? Let's start with the first sentence. Michael saw 14 bees on the plant. How many bees did he see? You're right, it's 14. So we are going to circle 14. That's a very important number. So what we're going to do is we are going to write 14 on our first empty spot because that's the first number that we run into. And it's part of our problem or our equation. Our second sentence says 6 bees flew away. What number is important there? Not the bees, not the flew away. How about the 6? Our 6 is here. So we're going to circle 6 and we're going to put the number right there. Now the last sentence says, how many bees are left? What is it asking us? Is it asking us about the plant? Is it asking us about the sun? Maybe the rain? What is it asking us? Let's think about it. I think you guys are probably right. It is asking us about the bees. How many bees are left? How many bees are left on the plant? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an empty color. That's the little jiggly noise that you hear. And the question is, how many bees are left? We need to figure out if this is an addition or a subtraction problem. Remember, addition problems make things bigger. Subtraction makes it smaller. So, if we're looking at Michael seeing 14 bees on a plant, and then 6 flew away, are we going to be adding those two numbers together? Because our question says how many are left. The important word in there that we need to remember is left. Okay, so how many are still on the plant? So this is our important word. Okay, this tells us that it's a subtraction problem. Remember, our subtractions go like this. Okay, our additions go like that. So I'm going to put my subtraction right there. My minus sign. Now, at the bottom, we're going to be doing this 2 ways. We solve it once to get the answer, then we have to do it a second time so we can verify our work or double check our work. Like scientists and everybody else and doctors, they all look at the numbers multiple times, which means many times, to make sure that they get the problem correct. So we're going to go down to the modeling. We're going to start with our first number, which is 14. And I'm going to draw 14. Now, as I'm drawing my 14, notice I did one line of 10 because it's easier for me to count things when it's in the tens. Now I'm going to add my 1, 2, 3, 4 because there's my 14. And it says that we're going to subtract. Since we're subtracting, I'm going to take and I'm going to cross out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, one thing that I forgot to do before I subtracted was I forgot to double check how many circles I did. It's very important after you're done drawing the number that you count it again to make sure that you have the correct amount of circles or squares or lines or tally marks. Or if you're using your 10 frame, make sure you have the correct one. So we're going to move on. I did my 6. I'm going to double check to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have to figure out how many are not crossed out. I'm going to take my other pen. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer that I got was 8, but we are not going to just go off of that one problem or that one answer. We need to verify, double check our work to make sure that our super brains are really that super. So we're going to go to 14 again, but we're going to use our number line. So I have my 14. Now I'm going to jump backwards instead of forwards, because if I move forwards, we're adding, we're making the number bigger. We want to subtract to make it smaller. So I'm going to go back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the thing is, we need to double check. Did we get 8 on both? We got 8 down here, and on our number line, we did 8 as well. So that is our answer. So if we did 14 minus 6 equals 8. We can go even further with this, all right? So I'm going to go even further, and after I erase all of this, I am going to use the numbers that we did, the 14, the 6, and the 8, to do 3 more problems. So we're not just doing one, you're having to use all of the information you've learned. Ready? So we have the 14 minus 6 equals 8. Our next one is going to be 14 minus 8 equals, 14 minus 8. Let's think about this. 14 minus 8. We could do modeling, just in case if you don't catch on really quick. Let's do our circles again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Double check how many you counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now I need to cross out 8 of them. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many do I have left though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you guys notice anything there? What is the same between these two problems? What similarities do they have? Which means, what do they have that's alike? Well, if you look at it, this has 14, 6, and 8. Our second problem has a 14, an 8, and a 6. Are those the same numbers? You're right, they are. So we're going to go down and we're going to do 6 plus 8 equals 6 plus 8. Now you could do this by counting on in your head. If you put 8 in your head, you go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I just go up 6? I did. And what was my answer? It was 14. Our last problem is going to be 8 plus 6. Now, if you haven't caught on, we're going to do this with counting on one more time, okay? If you have caught on, good job. Ready? So we're going to put 8 in our head. Go 8 because that's the bigger number. You want to start with the bigger number when you're counting on using addition. So go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's our same number, 14. Look at there. If you look at each one of them, you have an 8, a 6, and a 14. 6, 8, 14. 14, 8, a 6. 14, 6, and an 8. That's great. We call these our fact family. Remember our fact family? They all live in the same house. There's only 3 of them. So our 14, our 6, and our 8 are part of this fact family. So we ended up moving from our CGI problem, which is our word problem, to our fact family problem. So you guys did a beautiful job. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, listen to your parents. Bye. Virtual hugs. See you guys later.